For 2 years, the 9 library systems of the Cuyahoga County and Lakeland Community College partnered to study the impact of the National Library Card Sign-Up Campaign, a card for every kid ConnectEd initiative. The goals of the program were to allow the 9 library systems of Cuyahoga County to encourage children and teens to sign up for a free library card and to give students who had a block or fine on their card a one-time waiver to allow them to access library resources.
One of the things that we used to like to do was come to the library and gather as many items as we could carry home. And at the time, there was no limit to how many items we could take. And so we'd take lots of DVDs and books. And at the time, it seemed like a great idea, because we had all these great things and we didn't have to make lots of trips back and forth to the library. But what we discovered the hard way was that the more items you take home, the more items you have to keep up with. And we found that that was very difficult. And so we ended up misplacing things in our home, but we couldn't find them to bring them back to the library. So the Fine Forgiveness Program has given us a second chance at enjoying the library without penalty.
Families throughout Cuyahoga County were able to participate in the program at their local public library. What does the Lakeland Community College research say about participation rates and total amounts forgiven? The first year of the program was the 2016-2017 academic year, and the libraries had 13,632 children and teens participating in the program. Of these 13,000 plus children, 4,482 were issued a brand new library card, and 9,150 received the one-time waiver of fines or fees. Our local libraries were able to forgive $354,525.56 for Cuyahoga County's children. In 1 year, 13,632 children were able to access online resources, including many new databases offered by the state of Ohio. The second year of the program, which covered the 2017-2018 academic year, the study revealed that the 9 local public library systems were making a difference in the lives of Cuyahoga County's children. Public libraries issued an additional 4,088 new library cards and offered a one-time waiver to an additional 6,469 children and teens. During the second year, public libraries were able to remove $199,764.56 in fines and fees for our children. Removing financial barriers allowed 10,557 of Cuyahoga County's children to access library materials in year 2. What does the Lakeland Community College research say about library usage for those receiving a new library card or receiving a one-time waiver? Basically, how many children came back and used the library. Each academic year, students receive their new library card or waiver in September. The study then reviewed how participants used their library cards 4 months later in January and 8 months later in May. Lakeland found that during the first academic year, 2016 to 2017, 27% of those who received amnesty and 19% of those who received a new library card returned within 4 months to access library resources. This figure increased for both groups by the 8-month mark. 40% of those receiving amnesty and 27% of new cardholders were accessing library resources by May, just in time for local library summer reading programs. During the second academic year, or 2017 to 2018, the Lakeland Community College results showed that 14% of those receiving amnesty and 9% of those who were issued a new library card returned to the library within 4 months. At the 8-month mark, 38% of students who received a one-time waiver and 23% of new cardholders had visited their local public library and accessed library resources. After 2 years of research, what did libraries learn? The data clearly showed that if public libraries offer ongoing amnesty programs, libraries can maintain a connection between children and physical and online library materials. The Lakeland study also demonstrated that through amnesty programs, libraries are able to educate children on the importance of keeping their library cards fine-free. The data revealed that libraries can and should take proactive measures to remove barriers that prevent children from using the library. Finally, library staff learned that 70% of parents believe that using a library card improves their child's opportunities for success in school. Did the National Library Card ConnectEd initiative demonstrate that fine forgiveness works? Overall, the total amount of fines waived decreased for all age groups. This means that overall program costs for participating libraries went down. However, the data is not substantial enough to measure the overall impact of providing amnesty for children and teens on our county. Lakeland Community College recommends that as the 9 library systems in Cuyahoga County offer amnesty programs, that they continue to study the impact upon children and teens, especially those 7 to 12 years old. Lakeland Community College also recognizes that during the 2-year period, several of the participating libraries adopted policies that now allow for fine forgiveness for all age groups. Overall goals of the program were achieved, and in 2 years, over 8,500 children and teens received new library cards, and over 15,600 children received the one-time waiver allowing access to books, movies, music, digital resources, databases, and library computers. For more information about National Library Card Sign-Up Campaign, A Card for Every Kid, ConnectEd Initiative, please review the official reports. Thank you to all the participating library systems.